Hello, welcome to It's Grandma's World. I am about to make this pasta dish. I'm not sure what it's called. All I know is that I saw it on Blessings, Hot Topics, community wall, and I said, I'm about to make this. So let's go. First, you're going to take some boiling water and add to it some olive oil, extra virgin, and also better than bouillon. Now they have a lot of different flavors, so you literally have to pick the one that's best for you. This is the roasted vegetable base. Okay, so I'm gonna add about this much. Now this is concentrated, so you only need a little. It is high in sodium, so you really have to be careful how much you put in there. You don't want to put more than like a teaspoon, no more than a teaspoon and a half in a pot of water. Okay, we're going to add these mushrooms to a separate pan. I did add like I'll say maybe like a half teaspoon of olive oil to these mushrooms. I'm a pescatarian, so this dish was perfect. I didn't have to make any adjustments or modify anything as far as the ingredients, but if you would like, you can do so. Okay, now I'm going to take some sun-dried pesto, and I did use about half the jar in this portion of the video, but then I use the other half later on in the video. So you'll see when I add the other half to the jar. But I added those straight to the mushrooms, and now I'm adding the minced garlic. This is like a minced garlic paste. So if you can, use your fresh garlic, y'all. Use that fresh garlic. This is, again, lemon paste. Again, if you have fresh lemon, use that. But I have these pastes around here, and I want to use those up before they go bad. Okay, and I did a tricolor cracked pepper along with some red crushed peppers for spice. I love everything spicy, y'all. So now I'm just going to give this a little stir. Now, the thing I liked about this recipe, y'all, because it does not call for a sauce. So I like that about it. No extra calories with a sauce-based pasta. So that's one of the things I really liked about it. Just a little olive oil that I added, and that was it. Okay, so now I've broken the vermicelli pasta into halves and putting them into the boiling water. With the baby spinach, I'm going to go ahead and add that to my mushroom mixture that I have right now. You know, you always add the spinach last because it wilts and cooks very, very fast. So that can always be your last ingredient in a cooked dish. It was only like maybe 5 minutes later that the spinach was all ready to go. Now I'm adding a couple of black olives. I love black olives, y'all. And it really did do a lot for this dish. So I added black olives. Some people might like green. And now I'm just adding that pasta, the rest of the pesto sauce. And yes, just that fast it was done. Literally, by the time the pasta got done, the other part of the recipe was done. It took about 15 minutes to cook this recipe. Now, before we plate this up, I just want to take a little taste to make sure it doesn't need anything in the spice department, any added salt, because I didn't add any salt. I just had the salt from the bouillon. So let's see here. And yes, it is on point. I don't have to add a thing. So before we plate this up, let's go over what the ingredients were for this recipe. I had a box of the vermicelli pasta, baby spinach, portobello mushrooms, cracked pepper, tricolor, the sun-dried pesto. We have the lemon paste and the minced garlic paste, red crushed pepper, parsley that I topped it with. Fresh is always better, y'all. And black olives, okay? And voila, here it is. So good. Thank you, Blessings, for always sharing those really good recipes. And a lot of them are pescatarian or vegetarian recipes that I can eat. Thanks so much. Y'all, don't forget to subscribe.